I couldn't create light like Hyperion, but in those years, I was able to develop my own special skill to create clones of myself out of shadows. Even Hyperion wasn't able to do that, so in a way I was already above him. Sadly, my shadow clones couldn't scratch Hyperion, they couldn't even approach him. When they tried, he created a blinding light which dissipated my clones in under a second. He simply laughed and said they were useless and that I couldn't call myself a god. But he had underestimated me and my clones. Even though they were of no use in fighting him, they helped me progress much faster than Hyperion could have imagined. With each effort, my shadow clones learned and adapted, pushing the boundaries of what I thought was possible. Day by day, I honed my skills, mastering techniques that even Hyperion didn't foresee. While he basked in his blinding brilliance, I quietly plotted my rise. My shadow clones were not merely tools, they became a part of me, growing stronger with every challenge faced. Soon, Hyperion would realize that I was not just a fleeting shadow, but a force to be reckoned with. I was reminded of the slimes I had seen years ago upon arriving onto Zeppelin. At that time, I still wasn't able to create shadow clones and tried to fight one myself. It didn't go as I expected. The slimes looked weak, but just one almost killed me before I managed to escape. With my shadow clones, however, it was a different story. I could just send clone to fight the slimes, and there was no risk involved. Even when they died, I didn't take any damage. In fact, I became stronger. I received the experience they gain as if I was fighting them myself. Which means with every clone defeated, I only became stronger. Thus, I felt a surge of hope. It wouldn't be long until I was strong enough. Soon I would beat Hyperion. As my shadow clones charged into battle, each clone struck with precision, overwhelming the slimes and turning my past fears into mere memories. The night grew darker around us, but with every battle scream of the slimes, I felt the power within me surge forward. My clones fell one by one, yet I remained unscathed, absorbing their victories as my own growing stronger with each moment. I could see my reflection in the glistening goo of the slimes, a vision of determination on my face. Each defeat of the slimes fueled my strength, igniting a fire within me that would soon lead me to triumph over Hyperion.